Hi there, beautiful family. Here I am, day 4 or 5 of my Panchakarma. I'll just show you a little bit around of where I am at the amazing One World Centre. I'm actually on a green rooftop terrace of the treatment centre, and down there, if you can see, are the rice fields. But anyway, I'm offline, but I wanted to do a quick check-in because I just had the most uplifting, inspiring and beautiful moment with one of the Balinese people here that took me for a walk. I'm up in the rice fields at Tagalalang, which are very, very ancient rice fields, UNESCO protected, heritage listed rice fields here. And as happens with Panchakarma, if anyone's ever done it, you'll know that, oh my God, your oldest aches and pains in the body, inflammations, everything come up big time to the surface. And they've come up for me, gosh, things that you don't even know you've got. And as a result, the doctor told me no yoga this morning. So I went instead for a walk with my friend Swaneti. And he was so excited to take me to these rice fields. He is so in love with nature, and he passionately spoke the whole time about the importance of protecting the rice fields, the importance of protecting nature, the importance of not allowing too many villas or any villas to be built in some of the areas, because this is one of the things, and I've really sunk into the Balinese culture here. I have a lot of Balinese friends, and what I'm hoping that this time will do, it's brought a lot of them back to living traditionally, to going back to their farming. But you have to understand that because of the tourism and because of Westerners coming over and wanting to buy up their land, they will sell their rice fields that have been with them. When you ask them how old the rice fields are, they don't know. They just say they've always been here. They're thousands, probably at least I'd say 1,000 years old, just like the terraces are in the Andes in Peru. But for them, they've just always been here. So then when Westerners come and they want to build their villas because they see the beauty of the rice fields and they're like, oh, I want that as my view, and then just one villa goes up and then someone else sees it, as this is what Swaneti was saying this morning, then someone else says, wow, that's beautiful. So another one goes up and another one goes up. And then all of a sudden, all of the rice fields are completely destroyed and are covered with buildings. Now, the problem in this is not only does it not preserve, as he was saying, this nature and this tradition for the generations to come, but once the rice fields have been pulled up and turned into land to build a villa, they can never be rice fields again. So in times like these, for example, the people that are surviving and thriving are the ones who didn't sell their land to the tourists, because they have the rice fields to live off. Not just rice, but they are able to plant other things there, fruit trees, vegetables, all sorts of things. And so Swaneti, I asked him what inspired, or who inspired this great love for nature within him, and he said he doesn't know. He was just born with it, and he feels like he has a mission to train and teach the children about the importance of keeping the nature. And the other thing that he's super passionate about is the plastics, because that's a real situation here in Bali. And my feeling is that traditionally here, the people, everything that was burned, because they burn a lot of stuff, or that was thrown away, was all from nature, like the chanangs, the offerings that you see. These things here, this is one that I put out this morning. Everything, it's all made from flowers, from leaves. So they don't have the awareness of the plastics, like he was saying. The people think that when they throw a plastic bottle, that in 3 years it will be gone. They have no idea that it's 1,000,000 years or 100,000 years. And so he has this great idea that he wants to make these animated funny videos to get into schools, to teach the kids in a way that's not just throw the thing in the bin, but that actually it teaches them and educates them about why it's important not to throw the plastic. And it was just incredibly inspiring. I said to him, he said that sometimes he gets angry within himself, or he used to, because he'd be like, why am I so different to everyone else, and why do I have so much judgment on people throwing the plastic? And I said to him, well, I believe that God puts special souls on the earth in this time like you, that are really awake and aware of this stuff, because now is the time to return. Now is the time to go back to the nature. So I just had to share that with you because, you know, when we come to countries like this, it's really important for us to be really mindful of what we're wanting to do, and really what we're wanting to colonize, because that's what we do. We come in and we take over. And it's just really, it's a modern form of colonization, colonialism really. We have to really think, you know, about where we're building, what we're doing, and how we can help the people protect their heritage and protect their land, and not be so quick to judge and think that all Balinese people or all people of what we think are developing or third world countries just like it, that they just throw their plastic and everything. It's not that way at all. There's many of them that are very frustrated with it, and there's a re-education that needs to happen, and there's lots of amazing people out there doing amazing things. But to connect with beautiful Balinese that are out there and doing this and so passionate was just incredible. So I'm going to do a little interview with Swanetti, and I'm going to get him online here so that we can hear from him. And yeah, just sending you lots of love. Day 5 Panchakarma, I've kind of popped through. Oh, there's my beautiful beings with my ghee to drink and breakfast. So I'll see you soon, family. Lots of love.